Brian Anderson. And you look at their injuries, down a starter and a reserve. That shuffles up the lineups a bit.
Yeah, with injuries to some of their key rotation players, there's
checked in for the Hawks. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
Smooth, no good. The Hawks trailing. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Man in at the 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And Capella gets it to go.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Outside Kuminga. They set the screen. Pass to Smooth. Outside Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Podziemski's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow. When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Outside Butler. No good on the 3. Atlanta leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Young from long range. Rebounded by Butler.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Smooth. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
3-pointer. Rizachet, no good. Here's Smooth. Pass to Curry. Outside for Butler. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge...
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we'll return shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Larry Nance. Then it's Rizachet. And it's Krejci in at the 1. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Krejci. Here's Mann. Pure from 3-point range. Mann's got 7 points in the game.
And assists have created 7 out of their last 10 points.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Smooth from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
4 on the clock. The 3 from Risacher. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risacher will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
I think for the Warriors, they're doing more than what people expected. And that's because they're getting solid contributions from some unlikely sources.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Pass to post, knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Nance.
Blocking foul called on number 1. First personal foul.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Moody. Bufkin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Niang. Knocks down the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Smooth. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Curry. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Man. 6 to shoot. Here's Smooth. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Podziemski. There's a screen. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Here's Bufkin, defended by Podziemski. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of...
Substitution on the court.
Butler taking his time here. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Capella, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Smooth. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. The 11-footer. Young misses. The Warriors trailing. Here's Smooth. Pass to Payton. Here's Smooth. He takes it in, and he bangs it home with one hand. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Johnson. Capella finds Young. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
They set a pick. Here's Smooth. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Left side, Young. Good D by Payton.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Daniels. 17 points in his last outing. Johnson. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's Smooth. Lays it up and banks it in. Smooth's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second.
Be up on that. Don't let him breathe, all right?
We've got Green, Butler out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Smooth in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. They set the pick, and here's Curry for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
On the wing, Curry. Pass to Smooth. Going inside, they get the rebound. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. Oh, it's stolen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Krejci. He's covered by Curry. Here's Capella. Oh, Green with a block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. Back to man. Pass to Nance. Niang outside. Outside man. A shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Man's got 9 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Smooth. There's a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Hawks trail by 14. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuminga. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Krejci. He's scoreless. Man, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Krejci. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And that one, good. Butler's got 21 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Krejci. Nance with it. Here's Man. Offline with a 3. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Smooth. 19 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Butler. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Man, the pass to Nance. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, get into our flow, all right?
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Larry Nance, and it's Matthews in at the 2 spot. They get it again. Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Krejci. Nance outside. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Krejci, the pass to man. Drains the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And a deep three from Curry. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Pass to Kuminga from outside the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Man, and the three off target. The Warriors lead by 20. Here's Smooth. Down low. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against the Cavaliers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. And a change for the Hawks. Buffkin's checked in. Shot is good by Nance.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Curry passes to Looney. And here's Kuminga for three. Rebound Atlanta. Man's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Buffkin. Out to the wing. Here's Krejci. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Smooth. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hawks trail by 18. Man, the pass to Niang. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels sinks it from distance.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
To the inside. Here's Smooth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Looney. And Butler is subbed in for Kuminga. And a change for the Hawks. Risache, he's checked in for Mann. Butler passes to Smooth. 5 to shoot. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Smooth's got 12 points here in the second half.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Outside Butler. The three ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nance with a screen on Curry. Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Butler. Here's Smooth. Jacks up a 3. Nance pulls down the board.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Risache. Back to Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He's really valuing...
Timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 16. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Smooth. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Number 1.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Ooh, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that.
Seems
I
right,
like
yeah.
that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You
obviously
guys ready?
Jordan's
It's
Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think it's some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
just how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Good game, MP. Nice right, MP. They can't stop you.
Way to bring home that W.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.